Hello and welcome back to the Adrian Project. Hello. Many thanks to you to click on my thumbnail and to watch my content. Very much appreciated. As always, as you can see from said thumbnail, it's vlog number 2 on our Revell 1/72 scale Millennium Falcon build. And since this box is a bit big, I'm just going to get it out the way. So we've got the introductions done. Let's put that down there for a minute. So, as you can remember from vlog number 1, we did all the preparation, so I had a look what paints were needed, any little bits and bobs that may have needed some special attention, got all the planning out of the way. So now we can start with the build. So we've got the instructions, and before I get into anything, I'd just like to point out that this says that it is a level 3 kit. Take it from me, this is nowhere near a level 3 kit. The weathering side of it, probably level 2 skill model at the best. This is not a level 3 kit, honestly, it's not. If you are a beginner, I don't think this is going to hold any fears for you at all, because from what I've seen so far, basically this is a click fit model. I am gluing, obviously, because I'm doing it as a model, but even if you haven't got any glue, I think you could get away with doing this as a click fit. So that's what it looks like at the minute. Excuse me, windy pops. So there we go. So first and foremost, what we've done, I did section number 1, which was fitting together the cockpit detail. And there we go, that's the cockpit. Shake your hands as always. Now, as you can see from the instructions, that is just 3 pieces. All the cockpit detail there is all moulded onto one piece, and then you just put the back panel on and then just glue it into that section. Like I say, I don't even think you have to glue it if you don't want to. If you haven't got a glue, if you're a brand new modeler, I don't think you're going to need glue on this kit actually, but I'm just doing it just to give it that extra bit of security. That's all gone into there, absolutely no problems at all, and that can be put to one side, ready to be painted. So, which takes us on to part number 2, which is the front landing part. Again, it's 3 parts to this. All I would suggest is just make sure you get the orientation right for the landing strut with the foot as well. So just have a close look at the picture, which way around it goes. Slot together, put a bit of glue, job done. So after that, we're going on to parts 3 and 4. What I suggest is don't try and do parts 3 and 4 both at the same time. Concentrate on part 1, then part 2. Part 3, then part 4, sorry. There's me getting it the wrong way around. So here we are. That's what it all looks like when it's all put together. Again, it's 4 parts, push fit together really. I've put a little number 3. Oh, here we go. Number 3 on the bottom, so when it comes to painting, you can paint them. You're not going to get them mixed up, you're going to know which one's which. Of course, section 4 is more or less an identical job. I've just put a little tape on there, section 4 on it. So there's your 2 other main landing struts. What I did do on here, there is a lot of moulding lines on there. Perhaps it's not going to bother you. but I wanted to get rid of them, so it's a little bit of work on there with a sharp blade, just scraping down and then just smoothing over with a sanding stick. Come away fairly easily as well. Little nubs as well when you're taking them off the sprue, as always, get rid of your little nubs. I did see one on here, yeah, that one needs a little bit more of a work with the sander. So that's all your landing struts done. Right, part number 5 there, that is the door, the gangway lowering mechanism. That is just three bits stuck in together. Again, they just clicked in really easily. Perhaps this is probably one of those parts that does need a little bit of glue, but as I say, it's up to you. No great shakes there. Right, section number 6, doing the radar dish. Now here it's telling you to glue everything, but I think that's wrong. And as you can see, it comes in 3 parts. You've got the dish, you've got the dish mount, and then you've got the dish mast there. So what I would do, you've got parts 5 and parts 6 there. I put those 2 together first because it's a push fit, but it's really hard to push it in. On the bottom of part number 6 there are kind of little notches cut out, so I think you sort of put the top part into the top half of it into the the locating hole, then just push it into the bottom. But it is really hard to do. I find it really hard, and it's telling you to glue that, but it's supposed to be moving about, so I don't think it's supposed to be glued. So I would fit those 2 parts together first before you fit glue on to the radar dish there. So there we go. So that's mine flopping about like that because I don't think it should be glued. I don't think it is. Again, I've glued mine into there. It did push fit, the bit of glue never hurts. It keeps it firmly into place. What I did find on these parts was, though, there were some horrible sink marks that needed to be filled. There was one just there that was horrendous, and then there's another one on the inside of that bit there that I had to fill. I don't think it's going to stand out as much, but I say, you may not be bothered about them. You may think it gives a bit of detail to your kit, and you'll leave them. Totally up to you, but I filled mine anyway. Right, I've already mentioned before that this kit is a basic build for this kit. Don't expect Bandai style detailing on it. So if you look at the box picture artwork there, I don't know how this is going to pick it up, but if you look just there for the stand, the mounting for the radar dish, there's all that detail there. But however, on this kit, it's just a thick bit of plastic. Now, you're not going to get cut into there with a craft knife because, like I say, if you look at that, it's just too thick. Whether you want to cut out detail with a Dremel, that's up to you. I don't own one, so I can't. What I may do is just have a rummage around in my spares box, see what I've got, see if there's anything I can glue onto the sides of there to make them look less plain, because at the minute they just look like 2 lumps of plastic. So I may find a few bits that I can glue on there just to give it a little bit more detail, but that is the radar dish done. Okay, so next bit up, what I did was, because it tells you to spray the inside of the fuselage halves black. Now, I haven't got any black. What I have got is some German tank grey, which is really dark grey. So I'm going to use that. It's my model. Paint it whatever colour you want. If you want to do it rainbow, bloody pride colours, your kit, you go and paint it whatever colour you want. But for the insides, I'm going to be painting mine German tank grey. I don't have any black. Personally, I think black could be a little harsh as well. So what I did was I went through the instructions again, like you normally do, just to see if there were any other parts that needed to be glued in that had to be painted that black colour as well. There was that part there is for the door, the gangway, so I've had to put that in. You don't glue it in, it's just a clip fit in, so that is in there and glue in position. Then I glued in this part there, which is part number 33. That again could be just a click fit, you don't have to glue it. That holds the gangway into position, and so all that now can be painted. Like I say, it says black, but I'm going to be using German grey. There is a part just there, which is part number 34. You have to paint one side of it black, I'm doing German grey, and the other side is light grey. So it's this part here. So I've just put a little bit of tape on, just to let me remind myself that that is the side that's going to be painted grey. That's the side that's going to be painted black. Can't glue it in just yet because there are a couple of other sections that have to go in before that bit goes in that aren't painted in the black. So when I've painted all the inside of there and that, then I can glue those other two parts in, and then I can get that put in into position. As you can tell, I don't know if this is going to pick up on there. Oh, just there. You can see there's two grooves there, one there and one there. That just shows you that it goes, that's the facing part that you're going to be painting grey. So there we go, that's as far as I've got with it for today. My next, what I'm going to be doing next, I couldn't think, it's just so warm here today, I've gone a bit brain dead. I'm going to get these interior parts painted with me tank grey. That's the colour I'm going to use. Oh, just before I forget as well, on this part here on the gangway, there's no detail on that gangway either. You've got the 4 holes there, that is for that part to go in, but I'm going to have a look on some of the photos from the film, see if there's anything I can add on there, probably a few, I don't know, strips, bits and bobs, I don't know, just to make that a little bit more interesting, because you lower that and it's just plain bit of plastic. What I think this kit is, I think it's the toy version, the click fit version that you could buy in when it came pre-painted. And what they've done before it got to the pre-painted stage in the factory, they've said stop, we'll box it up, chuck in some decals to keep the modelers happy, and we'll sell it as a modelling kit. That's what I think it is. I think, but it is what it is. You take it as far as you want. I'm just going to build it out of the box. That'll be a nice static model, weather it up best I can. But you can go to town with, you know, extra bits, PE, you know, a bit of scratch building here and there, lights if you're that proficient. I'm not, unfortunately, so it's just going to be a static model. So there we go. That's as far as I've got for vlog number 2. So now I've got to go away and do a bit of spray painting. And that's the end of today's video. I hope you all enjoyed that one. Please remember, if you haven't done so already, to subscribe to my channel. It'd be very much appreciated. And also don't forget to ring that little notification bell.